On tonight's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya and Marc announced their divorce before the ladies took flight to Greece for an epic vacation. But before they left, Kandi and Cynthia asked the ladies to be on their best behavior.
Let's try to not talk all about the divorce if we can help it.
But that request seemed way too complicated for Marlo and Nene leaks.
I probably wouldn't be able to help that.
Karma is a bitch. I can tell you that.
It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, let's talk about The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 17, and how this girls' trip is looking messier than ever. Now, before we get started sipping this tea, go ahead and like this video, click that subscribe button, and you already know you want to hit that bell button so you officially join me and my binge watchers and are first to get updates about binge-worthy videos like this.
These girls are in for a treat or a trick.
The episode opened with Kenya Moore's tea being talked about between all the girls.
Oh my God. Kenya Moore's explosive breakup with hubby Marc Daly.
Oh my gosh.
Kenya and Marc is getting a divorce. I'm like, I don't know. Her statement says, I can no longer be in this marriage. But were they ever together? For real? Legally?
And I really felt bad when Kenya completely broke down in front of Kandi and Cynthia.
It's really hard. I don't know if it's divorce bad, but it's bad.
And I was definitely surprised to see Kenya really opening up and telling us what really happened that brought the two of them to this point of like full-blown breaking up.
I don't know what happened, but he ended up getting in the Uber and we took off, and then he was like, I didn't even want you to come.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
He did not say that.
Yes, he did.
With Real Housewives of Atlanta fans going in saying, it's really hard for me to feel bad for this woman. The tables have finally turned on her. Now she has to deal. Before another fan responded, I hope this opens Kenya's eyes to sympathize other people's marriages as well. And Amari chimed in saying, she thought she was going to push him around like she tried everybody else. He got his baby and now he ready to dip. I like Marc. Before my good sis said, people be saying this is her karma, but listen, no woman, I don't care how disrespectful she can be at the mouth, deserves to have a man speak or act towards them the way he does. People keep saying he don't like the cameras, that's fine, but to take that frustration out on her and to belittle her the way he does is how no man should act. And another fan sent positive vibes Kenya's way, saying, such a strong babe. Kenya, your strength is so beautiful to watch. Yes, we know Atlanta Housewives fans always have a lot to say, but I am not gonna spend too much time on this part of the episode right now, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on bell notifications because I'm going to be posting a separate video about how I really feel about Kenya's breakup after this video because y'all know I love Kenya and I am just honestly way too shook right now to handle all this.
Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like it, okay?
The girls all gathered to go to Greece, and I think that it was an excellent choice. A few years ago, I actually slammed Bravo for shorting our girls with these girls trips, and I started raising concerns after fans were feeling like our girls were the only ones taking trips down the street while other franchises were actually being flown out all over the world on Bravo's dime. Well, turns out a couple of seasons later, our girls have been consistently getting that budget that they deserve, and this trip already looks so amazing. Yes, all the girls gathered to make the trip across the pond, including Nene Leakes, Kandi Burruss, Portia Williams, Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton, Tanya Sam, and of course, Kenya Moore.
I'm so glad Kenya made it to Greece. Now, she could have gave me a little heads up and let me know she was definitely gonna make it.
And the drama started at the airport. Yes, Nene and Marlo were ready to get into some things, since apparently, days before the trip, news of Kenya's separation from Marc came out and the girls all had something to say. I was one of the people torn because, although I love Kenya Moore most of the time, I'm not always delusional about her role on the show. I definitely understand that if Kenya was on the other side of this situation, she would be one of the people getting to the bottom of things like she has in the past.
Talking about, oh, I can't wait to see you again. The man that you've been sleeping with, having an affair with as a married. Oh, no.
We all knew that they were going to eventually end up talking about Kenya's divorce announcement at some point, but I'm glad that it didn't come up sooner than it did. I felt like something changed between the airport and them actually landing in Greece though, because suddenly both Nene Leakes and Marlo Hampton seemed to be really empathetic towards Kenya, and it really seemed like they were both being genuinely classy about her situation. I mean, it's either that or they were both being fake as I definitely cannot say either way, but comment right now and let me know if you guys feel like Marlo and Nene were showing genuine concern for Kenya, or were they putting on for the cameras?
Kenya's going through a situation we all know of, and it's like an elephant in the room. Like, is she okay? I mean, like, this is your friend.
Okay, I get it. You're trying to be supportive. You're trying to show love, but honey, you're doing too much.
Eventually, Nene Leakes was the one to get Kenya to finally open up about her situation with Marc. And although she gave us a little bit of tea, I was glad that Kenya said that she didn't want this trip to be all about her sad news. And I can't even lie, although, I was glad that the drama had not unfolded and that people were being so positive about Kenya's divorce announcement. It was also so strange to me at the same time because I expected all that drama that we were promised in the trailer. And I was thinking, hello? 911? I want my money back because the trailers that Bravo had been releasing promised me hood sisters in Greece. Not all of this beautiful sisterhood, but little did I know, this one incident at the end of the dinner made this beautiful girls trip go all the way left.
I put all of our drama aside. I wanted to just really give her real advice. Kenya, be clear. Kenya and her bad skin, okay?
Hey, hold on, this ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
What had happened was Cynthia let producers talk her into trying to get Nene Leakes to have this heart-to-heart with Kenya. And in the perfect world, it would have been cute for the show. But I'm like, what were y'all thinking? Because I knew that there was no way that this scheme to come to Kenya with the BS was ever going to go down. Yes, Nene took Kenya's actions as a personal attack. And we already know when something sets Nene off, there is no way to get her back in her right mind. Because once she's activated Nene, we are getting Nene.
Her point is like, you guys have had all this whatever.
Okay, she's right. I'm wrong. I f***ed her man and stole her baby. What? Okay, so good night. Good night, everyone. I thank you. I gotta go talk to my man, honey.
Yes, this whole thing is crazy. And I'm like Lady P who said, Nene is so confusing. One minute she acts like she cares. The next, she's saying mean things. I mean, you and Kenya ain't friends. You both have expressed that, so you don't really expect her to open up to you. Before another fan said, she has the right to not talk to you, Nene. What the hell? Y'all not gonna be friends. You have said it yourself. Nene, make up your mind. Sis is not making sense anymore. And another fan said, I understand where Nene's coming from, but I also see where Kenya at too. We not friends, so why would I want advice about my personal situation? I'm just saying. Before my good sis joined the chat saying, Kenya said, I'm good, beloved, enjoy, exclamation point, with the crying laughing face emoji. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, exclamation point. And another Housewives fan commented saying, so everybody gotta jump when Nene ready to talk? Or it's just over? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, with the eye roll emoji and her just throwing her hands up, confused and frustrated. Y'all off the chain. And I'm with this fan who said, Kenya is carrying this season, period, with the tea. Nene just wants tea to use it later when they are fighting. And I can't even say that I disagree with that, but I know y'all want me to be unbiased, so I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is,
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
I think this was a great episode of Atlanta Housewives, and I can only imagine how messy things are going to get from here. I saw in the trailer for next week that they got to the point where Nene really wanted to spit on Kenya, but I don't think she spit, but she wanted to spit. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they really got to that point. I'm honestly just ready for the reunion at this point though, because I know for a fact that this reunion is going to be so lit. And unlike this Housewives fan who said, all I want for Andy to do on the reunion is roll the clips of each time Kenya has talked about someone else's marriage. From Phaedra, Portia, Cynthia, Kim Fields, you name it. Hashtag roll the clips. Yes, if you haven't watched one of my latest videos about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 reunion drama that has already begun unfolding, go ahead and check that one out right now after you watch this one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Now, I feel like so bad because I might as well just go ahead and cry my pillow because I still gotta make this video about all these allegations Kenya Moore made in tonight's episode about her husband Marc Daly acting a fool. So go ahead and give me a sympathy like for this video if you really feel like rocking with me through these difficult times. Thanks again so much for checking out this video. I will see you hood sisters on the next one.